All right, hey guys, welcome to tonight's team call. It is Monday, November 5th, and we're just going to have kind of like a little team powwow tonight, just chat about a few things, and kind of go through some of the new announcements and everything for this month. So, number one, I just wanted to shout out some people. So we have myself at Success Club 6, Courtney at 2, and Jamie at 2. That is awesome. We are on the 5th of the month, so it's still in the beginning of the month. So that is freaking awesome, ladies. Keep up the great work, and let's make November so there's a lot of big things coming out in December. So it's like our job in November to really hype them up and get people excited about them. So that way, going into the new year, into December, we really have, our wheels are already turning and kind of ride the momentum. So, no excuse November. They actually, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but all challenge packs that are over $150 are $20 off. That's so cool. I've never seen them do this before. That means that a challenge pack is $140, which is unreal, especially I even think 160 is dirt cheap for what you're getting. So 140, guys, you have no excuse not to Success Club this month, especially with everything being $20 off. You can even tell people usually it is 160, but now it's 140, and it's only 140 for this month. So it kind of puts that time pressure on them as well. So that definitely use this to your advantage. The Shift Shop exclusive test group starts November 14th. So if you or any of your challengers got a Shift Shop challenge pack or accessory bundle, you will be able to join Chris Downing's test group starting November 14th on Facebook. And then also, super excited about this as well. Start talking about it. There's a Black Friday Cyber Monday sale, which actually goes for an entire week, which I thought was super cool, from November 20th to November 26th. And you can get up to 70% off on gear from top programs, apparel, and more. And guys, Beachbody has really nice stuff. I have 3 tank tops from Beachbody, and I wear them all 3 of them every single week because they're so comfortable, and they have really nice material and just really, really cute stuff. And the cuts are really cool too. They have really different unique kind of shirts and stuff. And then, okay, so this is super important, and I want you all to be talking about this. Transform 20 launches December 4th, but we need to start talking about it now. Talk about it on your Instagram stories, talk about it on your Instagram, on your Facebook, and just talk about it with people in private messages, because Transform 20 is going to be huge. And the fact that it's 20 minutes long gives nobody an excuse to say, oh, I'm too busy, I don't have time. So it's super important to really start hyping this up. And everyone really knows the program Insanity. So I would recommend starting with talking about Insanity. So people are oh, I know that Sean T guy, I've seen the Insanity infomercials. And then you can be well, he's coming out with a brand new program called Transform 20, and it's only 20 minutes a day, and you get crazy results in 20 minutes a day. And people are gonna be oh my gosh, sign me up. So definitely start talking about it now. Also, so Step It Up November reward. So you can earn this step for Transform 20 if you hit Success Club in November. You only have to earn at least 1 Success Club point in November. Just 1. That's all you need to qualify for this. And then you also have to get yourself, so to redeem the step, coaches must purchase any Transform 20 offer that includes a step between December 4th and 11th. So pretty much it just means get your access. I'm sure there's going to be VIP access for December 4th. So that means you have to get started between December 4th and 11th and hit at least Success Club 1 in November, and you will get a free step, which I am totally going for because I don't have a step and I really want the cool Transform 21. So I definitely want to do this. The Performance Energize stick pack launches. So as you guys know, we have the containers of Energize right now, but they're actually coming out with these little to-go stick packs, and they're really cool because you can bring them on your way to the gym. You can bring them while you're traveling if you don't have to bring the whole container. That's why I love Shakeology has the little travel packs as well, and I love that because I travel and I don't want to bring my whole entire bag of Shakeology. So it's nice to have the little packets of everything. So they're making the Energize stick packs that also launched December 4th. So start talking about them now. So if you are drinking Energize, I would definitely recommend talking about it on your Instagram stories. Hey, I have a whole container of this, but wouldn't it be so nice if you could just bring this on the way to the gym, and just start talking about that kind of stuff now. A little more obsessed exclusive access. So we kind of talked about this a bit last month, but if you or any of your clients or coaches get started with an a monthly subscription of whatever it is, whether it be Energize, Shakeology, whatever, you will get exclusive access to a little more obsessed, which are 6 new workouts from 80-day obsession creator Autumn Calabrese. And they, by starting a subscription by November 30th. So you have to do it this month in order to get the exclusive access to this a little more obsessed program. And then also, we talked about this last month as well, but I want to keep reiterating it because it's so freaking amazing. So Summit Travel Cash Incentive for Diamonds and below. So to qualify for this special promotion, you must have already purchased a Summit ticket no later than October 31st. So you can't buy it this, it doesn't, if you buy a ticket for Summit this month, it doesn't really count. Like you can't get the travel cash. But if you bought it before October 31st, you qualify. Be a lifetime diamond or below at the time you purchase your ticket, achieve Success Club in October, November, and December, and then attend Summit 2019. So this is awesome, and I love that they're doing this, and they're going to give you $200, I believe. So also, you guys notice the Team Pure Vita Success Club prizes are in effect. No one earned, these are only for my PS coaches too. So like if you're a coach of a coach, you don't really qualify for these, but there's going to be other things and other things that I'm going to like put into place as well. But this is for my PS coaches. So if you earn Success Club in November, you will get Pure Vita bracelet, and then so on and so forth. So, and like you can pause this and kind of look at this if you want to look at it, but it's posted in the team page, and I kind of go through it every month or every week. So, all right. So now we're going to talk about, I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
Oh, this is good.
And we're just going to kind of go through some things that I wanted to talk about with you guys. So I really want to help you guys, like, and I'm going to talk to you when I get back from my honeymoon. I'm going to talk to all you guys like individually, and we're going to talk about game plans and goals and everything for the new year. But I really want you guys to succeed and get to whatever level you want to get to in this business. And I'm going to ask you a couple of different questions. And I want you to write these down and really think about them, because I'm going to ask you these again later on, and I want to know your answers so I could best help you achieve like whatever you're going for. So first and foremost, I want you guys to write down a list of 10 people that are like your dream team. So think, and I know I might have done this before with some of you, but I really want you, I'm going to do this too with you guys. I'm going to grab my notebook, and I want you to write down 10, so take some time now to really think about it. And like I've been kind of thinking about this today, of who your 10 people on your team. And it could be family members, friends, people that you work with, whoever. Write down 10 people, your like 10 dream team. I don't even know what to call it, but and then we're all gonna, and like if you can only think of a couple now, that's fine, but we're going to share it too, because I want to hear them, because if you say it, then that makes you accountable to it, and we all hear you say it, so we're going to hold you accountable as well. Alrighty, does anyone, I didn't finish mine, but does anyone want to share it? I want you guys to keep thinking about this too and like really make it meaningful and people that you like know would be really good at this business. I'm going to read mine to you. I only have 6 right now. But one of them is my friend Heather. You probably see her a bunch on my Instagram stories. She works from home as well, so she comes over all the time. The other girl, her name is Barbara Gordon. Actually, she just got married, so now I forgot her last name. But she's actually been a challenger in our past couple challenge groups, and she's been freaking rocking it. And I think she'd just do so well as a coach. Another one is my cousin Michelle LaFavi. She's always just been an influencer without even trying, and she's just like, people love her, and she's so freaking cute, and I feel like she'd be so good at this. My other one is Danielle Ferraro. She has been one of my best friends forever, and I just think she would absolutely crush it if she put her mind to it. She's like one of those people that is just like naturally has a 6-pack and is jacked and just like loves fitness, and I'm like, oh my god. Another one is this girl Naomi Levy. She's actually Brian's boss's fiance, and she's also like super into health and wellness. I think she's really, really great at it. Another one is my friend Crystal Carey down here. She's also like super cute and adorable, and I feel like people would just like love her. And she would just be really good at helping people too. Does anybody else want to share who they have written down on their list? Yeah, sure, Christina, go for it. Oh wait, you're muted. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I always forget her. So my first one is my sister's friend, Lindsay, who's also my friend too. And she's been in my challenge groups, but she's in nursing school and like always has a reason like not to coach. And she's like, everyone loves her. And she worked at like Dutch Bros, which is like a super bubbly like coffee shop. She's awesome. And then my girlfriend named Jordan, who I've known for years, ever since like grade school, and she's always really positive and just really sweet and stuff. Mallory, I play volleyball with her, and she's like always working out like all the time and is just like super athletic. Kate, I met on Instagram, and she is from England or over there, and she does like half marathons and stuff, and so we like got to know each other through that. A girl I just met the other day named Emily, her husband's in the law enforcement too, so like we have that in common. She's super sweet, and so I'm just getting to know her, but I think she'd be really good at it. A girl I work with named Kendra. She just has like a really cool story because she's had tons of injuries and just like always overcomes them, and she's in PT school right now. Hannah, she does ultra marathons, so she's kind of crazy in that sense. I know, I always throw up when I say that or even think about that. But she's really cool and is really inspiring, and she always posts about her runs. And then a girl I work with named Sydney. I don't know, I feel like I see something in her that she doesn't see in herself, but I think she'd be a good coach. So
awesome. Thanks so much for sharing. So keep that list. Keep it.
Yeah.
Keep working on it. You know, like 10 can be a good number, but don't be afraid to add more if you know more people that you're like, they'd be so good at it.
Right.
Does anybody else want to share a couple people on their list? And
I guess I'll share. This girl, her name is Ali. I met her through Instagram, and I met her through her first stages of her pregnancy. So we've been always communicating and everything. She's also, we've been talking about it for a while. And she's like the one who messaged me. She's like, I want to be in your team. And so I'm just waiting for her to finish the process. So since I started coaching, me and her have been and it's now that she's like, oh, she wants to be in my team. My friend Jessica, I feel like she would make an awesome coach, as well as my friend Priscilla and Stephanie. We used to work at Michael's together, and it's always been the 3 of us. And I know with their love of helping others, I know that they'll make good coaches because they don't take no bull from anybody. So I know they'll make a kick-ass coach. My friend Nelson, he's very smart, and I know he has like this passion of helping others as well. And he's been helping like people from the side, so I'm trying to get him in.
I got the same scores last time. I got a 96 on my test.
Sorry, keep going.
My friend Nelson, he's interested. I'm just waiting for for him to finish the process. My friend Crystal, we grew up in church. She has a sweet personality, and I know that she has this heart of gold and that she can make a difference. My friend Tara, she has this hustle in her that is just like wow, like she amazed me. So she was in a coach sneak peek, so I just sent her a message, a follow up message to see what she thought. My friend Ricky, who is a personal trainer, and he has a passion of helping others, and he was one of the top personal trainers in New York City, but now he's a gym teacher, so he's like lacking that motivation. So like I'm like, hey, coach, you could kind of help, that missing link. And my coworker Julie, I feel like she has this beautiful heart, and I know that she will make a great coach. She loves to help others. She's so sweet, but she also has like this anger side of her that I just love to like bother her and bring it out of her. So I think she will make an awesome in my team. So those are some of nine people that I just know will create like my dream team.
That's awesome. So, another thing too, so like what we're gonna do with this list eventually, I mean you could do it as soon as you want to, but I challenge you guys to message every single one of these people on your list and like invite them, and like you don't have to just like do it right off the bat, but I want you to build a relationship with them if you haven't already, but it sounds like you guys know most of these people like personally, and then invite them to coaching. Just, you don't have to like force them into anything. Just say like, hey, I really think you'd be so good at this, and like and if you don't want to do it right now, like that's totally fine, but at least let me give you more information so you can kind of look it over. It doesn't hurt to ask. It never hurts to ask. The worst thing they could say is no, and then like that's fine. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to kill you if they say no. But I definitely challenge you guys to, and as you were talking, Joe Marie, you were like listing qualities of people, and I was like, oh my gosh, this person would be really good. And like, so that's why I want us to share, because it's really helpful to say like, hey, you have these people in mind, and I like it doesn't hurt anything to just like write these people down and reach out to them. Like yeah, it might be scary and it might be intimidating, but at the same time, like you never know unless you ask. So thank you for sharing, Joe Marie. Did anyone else want to share anyone on their list, or why they think that some of the people on their list would be pretty cool, like that?
I'm driving, so I'm kind of having to split my attention, but my mom, if I could ever convince her, she would be awesome, because she just has that type of personality, because she truly just cares about people, and just as much as she says like she doesn't like people and doesn't want to be around people, she draws them to her, and people just call her mom and just like attach to her. And I'm like, you would be awesome, but getting her to do anywhere near this.
Yeah, I mean, usually people like that, like they need to see the transformation for themselves first. So I would say first and foremost, I would help your mom reach whatever goal she wants, because when she starts feeling so great about her transformation, she's going to share it like without even thinking about it,
Yeah. And I've slowly, like, I'll make it a Shakeology for her. I'm easy with her, because if I like throw anything at her, it won't work. But it's like, oh, here's a shake. And she's like, oh, I like that. It helped my stomach. I'm like, ha ha ha. You're falling for it. You just don't know it yet.
Exactly. That's awesome. Okay. Rochelle, did you want to share?
Yeah, so I mean, as you guys know, I'm like the slowest turtle doing this, but I wrote down some people just, I guess, to really strike up conversations with and just start having that conversation with them. I wrote down several people that I went to high school with. I wrote down a couple people that I met through going to a gym a few years ago that I kind of lost touch with, but could kind of strike that conversation up again. A couple of my boyfriend's friends' wives would be really good at this. Some of them have just had babies, so getting back on that could be, hey, come join me, that kind of thing. So yeah, I actually wrote down a pretty good list of 12 people, so I'm going to try to reach out to them and see if they're interested. But as you guys know, I'm so slow and quiet about it, so it's going to take me some time.
No, I mean, everyone goes at their own pace, right? So
Yeah.
case. So the fact that you wrote them down and you already know, like, this could be really good for them is awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. No, that's awesome. So another thing I wanted to talk about tonight was, and this could be, we can all kind of just like think about this and maybe write some things down. But so as you guys know, if you're running your own business and you don't have like a fire lit within you, it's not going to go anywhere, right? So you need to have a why. You need to have something that you're shooting for, something that's going to make you push, even when you don't want to push, something that's going to make you work your business, even when all you want to do is sleep, or do something, I don't know, watch Netflix or whatever. But I want you guys to think of, there's a couple different things I want to go with this, but first and foremost, I want you to think of how much money you want to be making, and it's going to be kind of more of like a money topic, but it's not so much about the money, but what the money can do for you, right? So I want you guys to tell me how much money you want to be making a week, a month, a year, whatever it is. So let's do both. Let's do all of them. Let's do week, month, year. And then what I want you to write is underneath that, I want you to write 3 things that this money is going to help you with or help change your life in some way. So let's all write down our like weekly, monthly, yearly goals, and then underneath write 3 things like, how is this money going to help you? Okay. I'll share first, but and this is like within a year. This is kind of like how I'm talking, because as you guys know, like this is a compound business, right? So in the beginning it's a little bit less, but then you just build and build and build. So year, I would like to be making $2,000 a week, $8,500 a month, 104 grand a year. So that's like my yearly goal, and that's a huge stretch goal for me. But if you want it bad enough, you'll get it, right? And it might not happen in a year, maybe it'll happen in 2 years, but either way, I'll hit that goal. And then what this money is going to do for me, it's going to allow me to leave my corporate job, for sure. And as you guys know, like if you know my story, like back when I first started coaching, I was working full-time in corporate America, and I was absolutely miserable. I was depressed, I was anxious, it sucked the life out of me, and I hated every second of it. Now I work part-time, and I am so much happier, so much more balanced, and like it just is like a complete 180 from how I felt before. And leaving my corporate job, like I'm not unhappy at my corporate job right now, but I feel like I don't know. Like, I feel like it'd be really, really nice just to have that complete freedom of running my own business and just being my own boss. Number two, I definitely want children within the next couple of years after we get married. So it's going to allow me to raise my children from the comfort of my own home and not have to get a nanny while I'm working full-time in corporate America or like having someone else raise my children. It's going to allow me to travel, which is like, if you guys like know me well, like I literally have such a travel bug itch all the time. And that just makes me like, that's, some people like love doing different things. Like Brian loves playing video games. Like that's his thing. Like I love traveling. Way more expensive hobby, but like I just love experiencing new things, and that this money will allow me to do that. And then I actually live in a little bit of a lack mindset, which is not good, and I'm really trying to change it. But like my whole life, my parents always were very money, like, you know, my parents were always like well off, but they were very money conscious. Like everything was about money all the time. And that rubbed off on me. And like, as much as I don't want to think about it that way, like I always do. And like, thank God Brian's more of like a whatever, like we can do whatever we want. Like we're a good balance, him and I, but I want to be more confident in an abundance mindset and be able to like give back and just like not think twice about it, if that makes sense. Like I want to be able to donate. I want to be able to go out to dinner with my friends and not think like, oh, it's going to cost XYZ money. Like I'll be more in a, like, it'll be more peace of mind, I guess this money will bring me. So I mean, I can go on and on about how, like, what it'll help me do, but does anybody else want to share about like their monthly, weekly, yearly goals and like why this money will change their life?
I guess I can go. So I actually put it the year 2019 because this is what I really want to do. I want to start off making $1,000 a week, which is like $4,000 a month, $48,000 a year. The reason why is that Emily's going through a lot of things emotionally, so I want to be there for her. She's very angry, and I'm starting to notice that the effect of not having her father, what he did to her, kind of affecting her emotionally and mentally. So I feel like I want to be here for her. I want to be here for my mom as well, because health-wise, she's not doing so well. Like there's a fear that she may have to start dialysis. So I want to be there for her and for Emily, because I know she's been helped. She's a huge impact in my life. Sorry. A huge impact right now to help me raise Emily. And the third reason is that I want to buy a house for us, like a 2-family home, provide a security for them, and just take them everywhere, take my mom everywhere to travel, and Emily. So I want to give that to her from everything that she has done for me and Emily. So I want to give that. That's basically, I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. It's just been very stressful. And that's my goal for 2019. The reason why I put 2019, because I really want to make this goal happen. And I have to put a time stamp, that way I can just like hustle. Mm-hmm. So those are my 3 reasons.
Those are awesome reasons. And like the fact that you are so emotionally attached to them will make them happen even quicker for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, because you want them so bad, you are going to do things that other people that like don't really have like really strong reasons like that will go for. So like that's awesome, and like I'm so happy you put so much thought into that, because with goals like that, like you're going to see them, you're going to accomplish them because like you want it that bad, and you know how much it'll change everyone's life, you know. Mm-hmm. So thank you for sharing. I know it's like not easy to share, and you know I'm always here for you if you ever want to like talk about this kind of stuff. And like this next year, like I promise you, like Alexis and I are like stepping up our A game, and we are like gonna run your businesses like for you, and just like not for you, but you know what I mean. Like we just want you guys to succeed so much that we're gonna like invest our time in like the people that really want to go, and we're just gonna like just help, because you know in this business, your 20%, they say, like your top 20% builds 80% of your business. So like we really want to help the people that just like are ready to go for it, like no excuses kind of thing. So we'll definitely get you there, Jo Marie. Like it'll happen. And like I know with your spirit and drive, like it'll happen, and you're gonna create such a beautiful life for yourself and Emily and your mom, and it's gonna be awesome. Does anybody else want to share their goals?
I'll share.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my money goals is similar to Joe Marie's. Well, first of all, I just like to get it started. But in the next year, I'd really like to, make some money and stick with it and not let everything else get in the way. So my weekly goal is $1,000. Monthly would be 4,000, and with that, hopefully, a whole year would be 52,000. Which, with that kind of money, I could pay my bills, make sure all my monthly bills are paid, and make a bigger dent in my student loan, which is still huge. I would love to eventually not have to work at my job anymore. It's the most stressful thing, and it's just really weighing on me. And so that's kind of part of my driving factor right now is to get out of that. Savings for the future babies, future house, future everything. I would love to work from home, like you were saying, Danielle, to raise your babies and have that freedom to do what you want to do. And, a lot of the times my boyfriend has to, I work in the schools, so my boyfriend has to wait for those vacations that we have to take with everybody else, with all the families and stuff. So it'd be nice just, if we wanted to go away for a week or something, I don't have to say, oh, I can't because I have to wait for the school holiday or something like that. So those are all my things I would do with it. So
those are awesome. Yeah, and student debt.
Oh my God.
Sucks.
It's crazy. It's like you try to pay it off as much as you can, but then with all the interest and everything, you're right back where you started. It's like you're getting nowhere.
Yeah, that's a really good reason, or a really good use of the money that you're making through Beachbody. You could pay your regular bills with your job, but then you could also start paying off your student loans with all the income coming from Beachbody. So that's awesome. I don't know if Cynthia can hear me, but thank you so much for sharing, girls. I really appreciate hearing it, because the more I know, the better I can help you, kind of thing, Cynthia, did you want to share any goals or anything like that? I know you're eating.
Yeah, that was my turning the camera off. Sorry, I just got home. My big one's debt. Just get out of debt, because college, car payment, just life in general. And then savings for the future. Just same kind of just better future. So
Right.
I'm not repeating the current situation.
Right. Yeah, it's always nice, and people kind of get taboo about talking about money, but I'm like, listen, you talk about money, but it's not really about the money. It's about how it changes your life, and how it could change other people's lives. And a lot of you, you don't ever want to live in that fear that, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to pay that grocery bill? Or am I going to, you know what I mean? No one wants that. So it's really nice just to have a bit of a cushion so you can do what you want to do and also pay all your bills. So awesome. And then something else I wanted to ask you guys as well was, this is the number one, I guess it kind of is your reason, but I want to know what is your fire? What is going to make you just get down in the trenches, do this, whenever you have the time to, and just really go for it? Is there something that is either going on now that really pushes you? Is there something that could happen in the future that really pushes you? What is it that is going to light such a fire under your butt that you are just gonna just go for it no matter what, kind of thing? So yeah, if you could write that down as well. You can write your why, your fire, whatever it is, and just think about what is really going to motivate you to work this business, because I can only motivate you. I can't work this business for you.
I have to be angry.
Yeah, well, do whatever you got to do, whatever it is. I just wrote a few things down. Because I just like can't make up my mind. There's a bunch of things that really, really motivates me. And as you guys know, like one of my biggest things is just being able to raise my children. Like I like hate to admit it, but I am like such a mama bear, like whatever it is, like whoever it is, like it could be one of my best friends that's even older than me. And I'm like, oh my God, come here. Like, let me like pamper you and just like comfort you. So raising my family and raising my children. And I also want a dog so freaking bad. And I just like want to be able to just be a dog mom. I really want a dog way more than I want children. I'm not ready for children just yet, but I know when I am, I'm going to want to spend like all my time with them. Also, coaching gives me this sense of fulfillment that I would never get from any kind of other job, because like I'm my own boss, and like when I accomplish something, like I did that, you know, like I'm not doing it for anyone else. Like I'm doing it for myself and my team. And like that means way more to me than like checking off some corporate checklist. So something like this is so much more meaningful to me than some job that like, you know, I'm just working for my boss kind of thing. Also, I love that coaching is a challenge, because I'm the kind of person that I get bored easily. And the fact that coaching is always challenging me and always like making me grow as a person is something that I love. And it's just like, I always just want to learn more, you know. And then making a difference also like is the most fulfilling thing, just to watch people. Like one of the girls in our challenge group, Barbara, she just had her wedding this weekend, and like she told me she would have never fit in her dress if like I hadn't have like reached out to her and we would have done that together. So like that was really cool. And that's like the most fulfilling thing, is when people tell me that like I made a difference. Also financial freedom. I never want to have to worry about like freaking money ever again. Like I just like I've seen it you know, break people, and like I don't want to be that person. Like I want to be that person that's like, you know, in financial freedom, and I can just do whatever I want. And then also travel, as I said before. And then I never want money to hold me back from anything as well. And then like coaching also just it changes me as a person, but like in a good way. Like the person I am today, I would have never been without coaching. And like I actually just had my mid-year or my end of the year review with my boss at work, like in corporate America. And like I like exceeded everyone's expectations, and I only work part-time, but he told me, he's like, you're the most valued employee here, and it's because of your mindset and your attitude, and like you just like bring everyone so much joy. He's like, I literally can tell when you are in the office, even if I haven't seen you, because people are happier. And I'm just like, oh my God, like that's what I freaking live for. Like I just want to make people so happy, and that just like makes me so motivated to just like change people's lives, because just like knowing that I could do that, like without even like thinking about it, like I just want to do it for everyone. I just want to make them happier. And like that's what really just like fires me freaking up. So like you guys and like the team and my challengers, and I just want to make you guys happier in one way or another. And that's what really just makes me like, and it's not even like, yes, I care about your health too, but like I want to help you build the life that you want. And like, yeah, health comes with that, but like that's what really fires me up. Sorry, I get like intense. Does anybody else want to share their like why or their fire?
I can share.
Yeah.
A lot of the things you said are similar for me. You know, future family, wanting to keep myself healthy, wanting to help others make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I got into my corporate job by wanting to make a difference in kids' lives, and so that's kind of, you know, also with, you know, other people. I just want to make a difference and help them. Also financial freedom and my future family. But what's really been firing me lately, which has been unfortunate because I've been so sick, I haven't been able to do a whole lot, but I'm just really unhappy with my job. And kind of what Jo Marie said, being angry, like I'm so angry with my current job, and it's just, I want to be able to get out of it. And I know coaching, I only have a couple of clients, but just hearing their messages and saying to me like, wow, thank you so much for helping me. And look at this, I wouldn't have done this without you. And those kinds of things, it makes me feel good. It makes me want to help them some more. So all of those things are firing me right now.
That's awesome. Yeah. And believe me, I get it with the job thing. And I'm so sorry you're going through that, but we'll get you
Thanks.
out of it. It's just like, oh, it is so draining, because not only is it all day at work, but you come home and you're still just like fuming from it. So I've been there, and I don't ever want to go back. So I'm so sorry that you're going through it, but we'll get you through it, and it'll all be okay. But just honestly, in times like this, personal development helps so much, and meditation, affirmations, like that's what I had to do to get myself through every day. Like, it was a really trying time for me, and it was my lowest of low. And I like want to pull everyone that I can. I have more of a passion of helping people get out of that kind of situation than I do with like an unhealthy situation, like body wise, you know what I mean? Because I know how mentally effed you get when you're in that kind of situation. But we'll get you out of it. And like, you know, exercise and personal development and living a healthy lifestyle like helps with that, you know? But thank you so much for sharing. That was really awesome. Does anybody else want to share their fire or their whys or?
Well, for me, as you guys know, I'm angry, like all of you. I'm just angry. I'm angry because I want to get out of my job. I really hate my job. My job treats me like a piece of shit. Like, I'm literally worked in a corner, and it's like I'm this invisible person that they don't even bother to look at or speak to me. And really, it's gotten to the point that I really don't give two shits unless if I need help. And then they just like ignore me. So, you know, I was like, screw that. I do whatever I can. If it's wrong, then fuck yeah. You know, that's my attitude on my job. I'm angry with my ex-husband because he left me with a huge amount of debt, and especially how much damage he placed on Emily's life mentally. Like, no matter how much I try to get her out of that mindset, and there's so much that I can do, and it's like it's still hurting her. So I'm like so freaking angry because it's like that's what's driving me to like not sleep at night and everything, is because I just like I need to be home for her. I need to make sure that I make that extra step, that way I'm there for her, and I'm just not a mommy who comes home late at night and it's like there for a short period of time, then I have to put her to bed, and you know, like I can't, there's only so much that I can do, and I want to do more for her. So that pisses me off. My drive is when I'm angry. That's what kind of puts that fire in my ass. And especially like what I love about this coaching is that I can be who I am. I love helping people. I love like knowing I'm changing lives and stuff like that. Even if it's one person at a time, just knowing the fact that I do get those messages about people like, oh my God, thank you so much, and stuff like that, that drives me because I feel like that's who I am. And that's why I love doing what I do. So mostly it's my anger that drives me, but also the fact that I can be who I am.
Right. Yeah, and that's so true. And even like I remember when I was working in corporate America, like everyone is like a robot, and I'm like, what? Like you're so be you, you know? So that's really cool that like you notice that as well, that you could just be you, and people love you for it, you know? So that's awesome. And then Cynthia, did you want to share? Or are you good?
Better life for myself, and then just a better future. I do want to get married and have kids someday. Like, I want to have a good future for that. Like, I don't want to be looking at my life in 10 years and go, what could I have done to have prevented this? Like, why did I end up here? I want to make those choices now so that I'm not looking back, regretting things.
Right. You want to look back and like be happy that you decided to do whatever you decided to do.
Yep.
I was just from what I was just watching, but it was like kind of like one of those moments. Like the guy was however old, and he was just like, "How the f did I get here?" You know, he's like, "This is nowhere where I wanted to be," and I was just like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, oh, that would make me so sad if I like got to that point. But yeah, you have every right to do what you want to do, and like this business, what I love about it is this business makes it like your dreams possible no matter what they are, and it's so versatile, and it's so you could just work it to your favor, you know. And so but yeah, that's all I had for tonight. I like much rather just talk to you guys about this kind of stuff than preach to you about whatever else, but I know we need a little bit of balance of both. So I just want to thank you guys for hopping on tonight and just like really sharing your whys and your stories, and just because this is what this, I know it sounds like kind of hippie, but like this is what's going to drive your business. It's this like underlying like passion for whatever it is that you want that is going to help you succeed, more so than like a recognition or success clubs or whatever it is you're going for. This underlying fire is what's going to get you there to whatever you want. So I'm glad that you guys like brought it up, brought it to light. So now you know like what's your driving force, and this could change over time, you know, like it could totally change it. Right now, that's what you need to like focus on for your fire. Does anybody have any questions about anything, or like something they want to just talk about, or an idea? If not, I'm going to take a pic. Oh. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. So cute. All right. Thanks, guys. I don't know about you, but like usually when I take a picture on Instagram and then like I let it sit, like say I'm filming a workout or whatever, and then I like let it sit, it like deletes my video. But it didn't used to do that. Like I can usually just like, you know, open my screen again and the video would still be there. So I have to like post it immediately. What?
I said, that sucks. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, maybe it's just like my, I don't know, my Instagram. It's annoying. I think there's still like red tide down here. I feel it in my chest. Okay. Sorry, let me just make this so I can tag you guys in it. Okay. All right, guys. Well, if you don't have anything else to share or talk about or questions or anything like that, I'm going to let you go. But thank you again so much for hopping on. Guys, like your presence on these calls just means the world to me, that you're taking the time out of your day to hang out and talk about cool stuff like this. But if I don't talk to you guys, have an awesome rest of your week and wish me luck that I don't trip up the aisle. So hopefully that'll be yeah.
You'll do great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's in the sand and I'm barefoot, so I think I'll be okay. But yeah, wish me luck with all that. And I still need people to run a team call. And again, it could be like something like this. It could be a power hour. It could be whatever you want it to be. And then I also need people to help me with the challenge group too. So make sure you check out the group thread on Facebook and volunteer for something if you have the time to or you want to, because I would really, really appreciate it. That would mean the world to me too. All right, guys. Well, have a great night, and I'll chat with you soon.
Bye.
Bye.